Are we good? Are we live again? Hold on, let me make sure my mic's going fine. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I know there's like no one here yet, as per usual, because it takes a minute. But I was actually hesitant to stream tonight because I was like, I'm really tired, I'm not sure I want to do it, but then I got my work schedule for next week, and guess she's not going to be able to stream next week because she's scheduled for 31 hours. Woot woot. I mean, I'll make like $400, so that's great. But, yeah, so I figured this is probably my last chance to finish playing through, because we're almost to the end, I believe, knock on wood. The article that I found said that, Neil's route only lasts through chapters 26 or 27, and I'm really curious to see kind of where it goes. And I want to know how they resolve all this in like 2 chapters. And oh, hey Logan. Hey Grace. Yeah, there's no one here yet. So my life is amazing. But usually it takes a minute. I'm not going to stream super late tonight because I have other stuff I need to do, and I have to be up super early for work tomorrow morning. But yeah, next week I work Monday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tuesday I work 9 to 4:30. I don't work Wednesday. Thursday I work 1 to close, and which is basically like 1 to like 9-ish, and then I work Friday 9:30 to 9 to 4:30, and then I work or I don't work, but I don't work Saturday, but I have planned Saturday. So yeah, I'm hoping everybody's well today. It's raining and gloomy where I am, but I have my coffee candle to keep me company. So I'm just waiting for people to show up. Doo-doo-doo. But, I guess if I want to get done in a timely manner, it probably would not hurt to... Should I alert the Discord server? I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. I am exhausted. It's been a very long day. I'm very tired. I need to go to sleep early tonight because I am so tired. Because last night I did not go to sleep early, and that is a mistake that I will not make again. Hey, Achilles Wolf! That's who I was waiting for! I also, like, injured my arm today. I think I hyperextended it when I was in yoga this morning. And now it's, like, all janky and it, like, hurts to straighten it. I didn't break it, but I might have ripped something. So that's amazing. Like, I opened a car door and I went, like, ah! So it, like, it hurts, like, look at I know I have skinny arms, but, like, right, like, the tendon right in there in my arm. Why does my... like, the tendon right in there, like, hurts so bad. So I'm probably gonna die, but that's alright. Yeah, so I'm hoping we can finish up Neil's route today, so I can stop being so emotionally attached to him. He will still forever have a place in our heart. Maybe what we should start doing is taking pictures of all the, because I have a blank wall panel over here. So maybe what we should start doing is taking pictures of all of the boys from all the dating simulators and games that we'll play together on stream, and print them out, and we'll add them to the collage on the wall. I'm totally gonna do that. Like in memory of all the menfolk that we've simped for. I did make another stream clip, but I'm gonna be working with a friend to get those edited down. like the streams edited down into better clips because I made a stream clip from yesterday's stream where I when you guys all thought I was dying because I just left the room, I edited that down into a 1.5 minute long clip because I do a 1.5 minute because that I can post that to Instagram too. Yeah. So we're gonna try and finish up Neil's route today. I can't stream super late because, like I said, I have to be at work super early. And next week, I don't think I'm gonna be able to have a chance to stream, because I will be so busy. I only have 1 day off work next week. I will make a lot of money though. So usually I make about $1,000 a month, roughly. That's rounding it up. It's usually 900 and change. That's working like 20 hours a week. But I'm working 31 hours this next week, so I make about $400, 460, 490-ish every 2-week period, and that's just working the 20 hours. So if I work for this upcoming week, yeah, I honestly don't know what happened to my arm. It just hurts. Like, it didn't hurt, and then all of a sudden, I got out of the car after dropping our dog off to go get... Oh! Ow! Ah, ha, how. Oh, no. Oh, that really freaked... Oh, gosh. I think I just injured myself further. Okay. What did I do? I don't know. I'm just gonna baby it for now, which I know is technically what you're not what you're supposed to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I feel like it, and this chair has a nice armrest right here that I hit a lot. Maybe it'll keep me from banging on the table so much. I don't know, but like I said, I have a super busy work schedule next week, but I will make a lot of money, so that's gonna go towards the gaming PC, which 400 and change, towards an $1,100 gaming PC plus the upgrades that I need because I need to get it better RAM because it only comes with 8 gigs of RAM, and that's assuming I get that one and don't get one custom built. Because my dad has, like I said before, my dad has a friend who built all the computers for his business. My dad's business, I mean, and they use like a bunch of AutoCAD stuff, so they have really high. Basically, long and short is So I'm looking at, let me look at it, let me find the post. I found it on Amazon, because I was looking on Amazon, I was looking it up, and I did a little bit of research, and, where is it? So the one I'm looking at right now is a pre-built, because it had great reviews for one, and everybody was saying, like, if you want a pre-built PC that, like, if you're in the market for a pre-built PC that just comes, you just take it out of the box, set it up, and that's it, and you're done, this is the one for you. Just get it a couple upgrades. So the one I'm looking at is CyberPower, one of the extreme VR gaming PC, Intel Core, blah, 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 blah ones. This bad boy right here. But, I need to get it, like, several upgrades, that's for sure, which would cost another couple hundred, but, I have about 3,100 in my savings account, which my dad and I were talking about using for that, but that's, like, my college savings, too, which I need a new PC really bad, and I will need one for college because of what field I want to go into, but, yeah, we'll just have to see. But we should probably get, that does mean Among Us. As soon as I get that PC, baby, oh my goodness, we're gonna be playing all the games. We're gonna be back into League, The Sims 4, Minecraft, Genshin Impact, because as soon as I can run all those applications at the same time, we're golden, we're Gucci, baby. Like, there is no stopping me. I have so many games that I've wanted to play for so long, and I haven't been able to because my computer can't process them and the stream at the same time. So, actually, is the video running smooth right now? Knock on wood. Because the video, looks like it's running pretty smooth right now. which is not something I was expecting to see. Huh. Interesting. She knows she's gonna be replaced, so she's like, I can work, I promise. She's still gonna be my laptop. After I get my PC, but my PC is just gonna live in my office, I think, because I don't have a place to put it. So she's gonna be my laptop. So she's gonna be like what I travel with when I need a computer, but then I can just offload all the games and stuff. Bye, Grace. Have a nice day at work. But yeah, we should just go ahead and get back into this because I don't know how long it's gonna take to get through this. So I'm prepared for it to start dropping frames or something. But let's just get right back into the Neil route. Because I think now we're supposed to be confronting his parents. Angela's somewhere on the beach enjoying her rehab vacation, but me? I'm sitting next to Neil in a very expensive... Oh, we're in a limo! Heading towards his parents' estate. Their personal chauffeur is taking us to their home. 2 days ago, Neil Tanta's parents got invited over for dinner. He decided it would be a good time to break the news to his parents and asked if I would like to join him as well, since I already promised I'd be there with him on the... blah, blah, blah. Actually, I'm equally anxious. My nerves are killing me. Neil, I call for him. Neil turns his head away from the window as, window he was staring out of. How are we going to do this? Should we just say it straight from the beginning before dinner, or do you want to wait for after dinner? Or perhaps when we're walking out the door so we can shout at them as we're leaving. Neil bites his lip before growling at me. Stop your rambling. I can't concentrate on my thoughts if you keep talking. Well, what exactly are your thoughts? I know I said we'd tell them together, but we haven't really decided on how we're going to do it, and before I run my mouth off at dinner, I just want to know what your plan is. I'll tell them, he says firmly. You keep your pretty little mouth shut and let me do the oh. Neil. Neil, stop with the flirting. Don't say that, I tell him, offended. I'm not offended. Say what? That pretty little mouth comment. We're not really engaged, Neil. I am not your trophy wife. I'll be your trophy wife! I will! I'm hurting my arm to raise my hand, Neil. You have to help me. Help me, wow. You have to marry me. You have to. Don't worry, no one ever mistake you as a trophy wife. I narrow my eyes at him. I'm not in the mood for your childish bickering. Then how about you zip your lip? Let's just put this arm inside of my hoodie, and I will use my left hand. So now I can't, and the people who join the stream will subscribe thinking I have one arm. Beautiful. But I have to reach across now, and that's really awkward. My anger flares up. Now listen here. If you do not watch watch what you're saying, I'm going to go out there and give them a piece of my mind, regardless of your wishes. That's not what you want now, is it? Neil grunts at me, but otherwise keeps quiet. I fiddle with my fingers on my lap. I'm on edge. Okay, I can't do this. This is too uncomfortable. Oh, pain. Oh, gosh. Apparently we can't do anything but say nasty things to each other like this. 2 days ago, we were civilized and felt like we made some progress with each other. However, as soon as we're both stretched, we fight like cats and dogs. Finally, Neil speaks up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. He sighs, a worried expression gracing his features. Wooter. I'm stressed and nervous. I have no idea how my mother will take the news, nor do I know what will happen to me afterwards. I will put my hand on top of his to comfort him. Comforting little sweeties. Neil slightly tilts his head towards me. Small and nervous looking smile appears on his lips. He scratches his hand back. Why don't we actually... Why don't we actually just get married? We obviously like each other. There's chemistry there. Just get married. What's the worst thing that happens? You get divorced? Like, come on. We drive the rest of the way in silence, which reveals itself to be deadly to me as I think of different scenarios in my head, each one worse than the last. We finally arrive, look at the window, and I'm blown away by the huge mansion in front of me. The front yard is twice its size. There's even someone tending to the yard and shoveling snow out of the path. I'm feeling intimidated by the sheer size of the property. Really, it's a good visual representation of their wealth, and I'm going to make these very wealthy people angry. That's not a good idea. You didn't tell me they lived in a mansion. What do you think they lived in? A shoe? My parents are wealthy. You know that, he says as we get out of the car. And then the car crashes because he tilted. Yep. I hurry up. Why is my phone yelling at me? Oh, they have a fancy fireplace. We love to see it. Oh, welcome back, the unknown. I didn't see it until now. What about California? What happened? We don't watch the news at my house. We stopped during 2020 because we were just getting depressed by it all the time. And so we decided not to. And so we haven't since. Like, we'll read news headlines and stuff, but Peter Bread opens up receiving hall. Oh. Well. Welcome back, Master Neil. Oh. Blah, 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 blah. I'm practically glued to Neil's back. You have servants? I shout under my breath. Butlers. Correction. Oop. Why is it lagging again? There we go. Addison, can you contain yourself? Stop commenting on every little thing. I'm sorry, I'm nervous, I explain, honest. Just being here gives me the chills. Yeah. Insert Monster High theme song. I follow Neil as we enter a different room, what appears to be a large lounge area. I see Evelyn seated on a white leather couch. I almost want to duck behind Neil as I see her, but I swallow my nerves. Stand next to him as we approach her. Is he going to tell her now, or is he going to wait after dinner? I have no clue regarding what Neil is going to do now, so I decided to keep quiet. Oh, look, she's a floating head. Neil, Addison, welcome. Oh my, you both look a little pale. Are you famished? We're fine, Mother. Just tired from the trip, Neil answers before sitting down on the couch. I stand awkwardly for a few seconds, then quickly sit down next to Neil. The white leather feels cold to the touch. I have sat on white leather couches before. They're scary, and they are very cold. Can confirm. Everything in this room looks like it has the minimum price of my yearly salary. Wow. I've always known Neil was wealthy, but I guess it never really got through me until now. Is this like the third time we said that? Neil likes to walk around instead of drive, and he goes to coffee shops to drink coffee. He hasn't always had his own chauffeur driving around, blah, 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 butler preparing to drink. He's never actually flaunted his wealth in my face like I expected him to. It's made me forget he's from a rich background. Comfortable silence stretches, and I'm growing restless. Nice, butler, I blurt out. Neil gives me a dirty, shifty look, and I can imagine his voice telling me to shut up. I lower my head and look down at my lap. Which servant, dear? Was their service unacceptable to you? Asked Evelyn. Their service was excellent. Addison is simply not used to having them around, Neil explained. She's middle class, after all. Now it's my turn to give Neil a dirty look. You know, Marcus and I have not always been living the dream, Evelyn starts a sweet tone. We had to work long and hard for our careers, for our ambitions. Sometimes it meant scraping by, choosing whether or not to buy groceries or even go hungry for that day. This precious smile at Neil. My son, he's never known such hardships. We worked hard to provide him that kind of life. Well, that's certainly true. You have nothing to worry about, Addison. As a woman coming from a similar background, we welcome you with open arms as your future daughter-in-law. I want to be your daughter-in-law, Evelyn! You seem like a really nice lady, okay? You may be a little bit, Oh, I don't know whether or not that's a yay or nay. But Evelyn seems like she's a nice lady underneath. But ow, and I keep hitting my arm, and then it shoots pain through my shoulder. I need to stop doing that. I probably pulled it, like, we were doing a bunch of sun salutations, and we did, like, Warrior 1. Yeah, pushy. What's the word? It also starts with a P. Precarious is all I can think of. And prestigious. What is it? Oh, what is that word? It's gonna drive me crazy. What is it? Help me out. Help me out. Prejudice, I guess, is one word, but it's not the one I'm looking for. Like hoity-toity. Oh, what's the word? I think it starts with a P. Oh, what is it? It's like for things that are like hard for the middle class to understand because like they're like, you know, not rich enough to understand it, like art. No, not prestigious. Oh, what is it? What's the word? Precarious is all I can think of, but it's not precarious. It is. Oh, shoot. We're gonna spend the next hour of the stream sitting here waiting for me to figure out what this word is. Yeah, no, proper. What is the word? Hold on. Word for fancy. For fancy. Hard to. Pretentious! 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 That's the word I was looking for. Pretentious. She's pretentious. Very pretentious. And, very, very pompous. But she seems like a nice lady. She seems like a nice lady. She kind of, I'm not gonna lie, she kind of reminds me of my own grandmother. On my dad's side. But I digress. Nothing to worry about. Oh God, I just want to die right now. She gave me her blessing. I'm not actually getting married to Neil. Yes, we are. We're going to. Neil hides his face behind his hand, short of words as well. Where's father? Neil decides to ask. He sounds really tense, but who could blame him? Probably in his study. He's always working. Subconsciously, I place my hand in his lower back in an effort to give him some sort of courage. I lean closer to whisper in his ear. Don't drag it out, Neil. This is getting worse by the second. Neil says, so I have something to say to the both of you. Oh, is this about the wedding? Asked Evelyn. I suppose it is. Can you call father? Evelyn waves at the servant who'd been standing idle near the doorway as he quickly disappears once the command is given. Have you decided on a date? It's alright if you want to wait a year or two, you know. Young couples do wait a lot these days. I cringe at the words she says. She's really looking forward to this wedding. Can we wait until the both of you are here? It's important, Neil stresses. Certainly. We anxiously wait as time takes by, sitting there uncomfortably on the white leather couch, whereas Evelyn is browsing on a tablet. We finally see Marcus emerge from the doorway, both sigh in relief before tensing right up simultaneously. No, not Grandmama! Grandmama! I think we should do some merch that just says Grandmama on it. Or like Rip Grandmama. I don't know. Would any of that be like offensive? I don't want to be like offensive or anything. But I want to make merch off of Grandmama because I think that's a really funny joke because I feel like we could make that a running joke. Now for the hard part. What's going on, boy? Grunts Marcus. If I hear Miss Marsh hasn't been able to reach you for the last couple days. Are you skipping work again? I raised my eyebrows at him. I didn't realize Neil was missing work. I thought he said that he had the day off. Tell her to mind her own business, says Neil. You're right, Neil. This is my business. He bellows Marcus, now standing in front of his son. Literally my business. Who do you think gave you that job? I can't have you coming in and going as you please. This has gone on long enough. Darling, don't you think it's time for you to turn the other cheek? Perhaps give Neil some time off? He needs to spend some time with his fiancée, suggests Evelyn. She shows his hands up in the air. So he can go off gallivanting around with this girl and let him think he can do whatever he pleases? Let it poison his mind? Art girl! No, you've been poisoned long enough and already, by that Indian cousin of yours. It's time you enter the real world, the corporate world full of responsibilities. No more slacking off or dodging your duty, because that's what this is, son. It's your duty. Heh, he said duty. Neil is uncharacteristically quiet. He's clutching his hands into fists, but his head is turned away from his father. Avoiding my eyes, he isn't saying a word. I'm appalled at his father's words. Seriously? Art girl? Is that all I am? You've had your fun in college. Wasted some precious time getting that good-for-nothing bachelor degree, and your head is now filled with nothing but useless art images. It's time to put all of this behind you. You disappoint me any further. Neil hangs his head low. He still hasn't said anything at all. I can feel my own anger bubble up inside of me, marking my cheeks with the color red. I want to be like, okay, we actually are getting married. I'm going to take him away. I'm going to take him away from you. You're mean. You're horrible. I'm taking him away. I'm making him have a better life. We're running away together. Marcus huffs. You're a man now, Neil. And men keep their word. Don't make me cut you off entirely and leave you to fend for yourself. And he finally looks at me. And perhaps you should find someone more suitable to marry. This Arker will only succeed in pulling you astray even further, and I will not tolerate it. Marcus, don't talk like that to Neil's fiancé, yells Evelyn. Admit it, girl. You're solely doing this for the money, aren't you? Ah, yes. You must have really thought you hit the jackpot with my son coming from a wealthy background. Well, I'm not going to let someone like you take advantage of that. Excuse me? There's no way I can stand here and let this man talk about me or Neil this way. I look him straight in the eye, despite being similar to his son, seals none of the warps that Neil's professes. Aren't you ashamed to say such vile things about someone you barely addressed 2 words to? And for that matter, how dare you speak to your son in that way? He's your son! Ow! He's your son! Why isn't it? Addison! Neil hisses at me and tugs my hand to get me to sit back down next to him. No! No, I refuse. Yeah! No! No! I will fight to the death for you, Neil! Exactly. He's my son, he emphasizes with a hearty laugh. Don't you forget whose house you're in, Missy. I will simply not tolerate such disrespect and sheer contempt in my own home. No wonder Neil's trying to run away from you. You're absolutely terrible to deal with, I say breathlessly. At least your wife is civil enough to be happy for her son. Sit back down and know your place. I'm definitely not allowing this marriage to take place, he bellows. Good, I shout back, because I wasn't going to marry him in the first place. Oh, honey, please don't say things like that. Marcus, calm down and stop yelling. You're just making things worse, please, Addison. Addison, just... Neil whines. No, I'm going to tell them. I move away from Neil and his father. Tell us what? Oh my, why don't we all simply come down and drink some tea? I'm with Evelyn right now. Come on, dude. Neil and I were never engaged in the first place. It was a sham, I say clearly. Marcus emits a loud snort, then laughs at us. A sham, you say? Did you need the money that badly you had to fool my son? Does this mean there won't be a wedding? Evelyn asks in a sad voice. I growl at Marcus. I'm not in it for the money. I wasn't fooling Neil. We were both pretending. Neil cuts me off. Addison, come on. Let me explain. He gets up from the couch as well. Explain what, boy? Marcus asks. I'm not engaged, nor am I planning to get married. Neil confesses. We lied. It takes a few seconds for the information to register with Marcus and Evelyn, both looking at us with confused expressions. Marcus laughs again. Brilliant. This is brilliant. This means I have nothing to worry about. You can come back to the hospital and resume your work without any distractions then. Oh, well, Evelyn doesn't know what to say. Don't you even know why we were pretending? I say, details aren't important. What's important is that you have no reason to be in this house, so I will kindly ask you to leave, says Marcus. Angered that it's being dismissive towards me, I stand my ground. The only reason why I pretended to be his fiancé was so Neil wouldn't have to work as much. Because that's what's going on. You're overworking your son to a point where he collapses from exhaustion. That's not a life anyone should have to endure. Sweetie, is this true? Evelyn asked out of concern, looking at Neil. She didn't know? She didn't know? Oh, Mama Bear's gonna come. How much you bet Mama Bear's gonna come out? Mama Bear's gonna be unleashed. What Neil does I will get my chauffeur to bring you back to your place. Marcus beckons the servant. Shouldn't your son's health be more your concern? I bite back. Shouldn't you care more about his health and his happiness? Working for you makes him so miserable that he'd rather hide from you. Enough, he says. Remove yourself from this house immediately. My chauffeur is waiting for you outside. I can't listen to you anymore. Drivel about you're nothing but a nuisance. Go back to where you came from. No! I don't need your chauffeur because I'm leaving myself. I'm not going to stand here and listen to awful things you say about Neil. I'm sorry for the intrusion. I give Neil one last look before turning around and heading straight outside. Allegedly, there's no bad endings to this game, so I want to know how we resolve this. My feet, it's already dark outside. The air is cold and it's snowing. I sit down on one of the benches to collect my thoughts, blah, blah, blah. What did I do? What did I do? I yelled at Neil's father in front of everyone, but he just made me so mad I couldn't stand it. The way he talked about me being some kind of gold digger and the way he talked about Neil. Seeing Neil there so defenseless and defeated, who in their right mind could have kept their mouth shut? Neil is a flawed person. There's more vile words coming out of his mouth than anything positive, but fundamentally he's not a bad person. He definitely did not deserve to have his father talk about him like that. There's no way I would have kept my mouth shut after seeing someone I care for being abused like that. I had to speak up. But now I'm pretty sure I ruined everything. Neil is obviously going to side with his father. After all, he didn't speak up. I don't know why I got my hopes up. My phone buzzes, making me jump in my seat. Where are you right now? I sit there with my phone in my hands, contemplating whether or not to tell him. Should I even reply? Enough though behind. I'm unsure of everything right now, even in my own feelings. They're a bit of a mess right now. Reply to him! He's gonna come and confess his love. He's gonna come and confess his love. Please, God, let him come and confess his love. Please! I need this! I need this desperately. Raining down his breath. Who knows what kind of speech he's prepared for me to scold me for yelling at his father. No, he's gonna thank us! He's gonna thank us and say that he loves us and he really does want to get married. And then we're gonna take his mom and we're gonna run away. Raising my hands. Oh God, I yelled at a really powerful figure sitting all alone in the park. It's really starting to sink in all the things I've said. On the other hand, I'm kind of proud I said them. Yeah! Urge to stand up for him was too great. And I entirely lost it when Marcus started insulting me as well. There was no way I was going to let someone walk all over me regardless of their status. Either way, I can't take those words back, and I don't think I want to either. Now, all there is to do is wait for Neil, I suppose. How fun. Snow continues to fall around me. About 10 minutes later, I hear someone approaching. Their footsteps in front of me, and seeing there's an umbrella over my head. I know it's Neil. I don't bother looking up. I'm suddenly finding it very fascinating to see what Neil's funny. My heart is in my throat. I cannot find the energy to say anything anymore. That was the craziest, most ludicrous thing anyone has ever done for me. Neil closes his eyes. And I have Angela to compare to. Yeah, Angela! Let's give Angela another round of applause for taking herself to rehab. Come on, people. This girl. I was sitting on top of my head, patting my hair. But I guess I was waiting for some I am out of party poppers. Very sad news, I know. But I guess I was waiting for that kind of crazy all along. I look up at him, my eyes wide in surprise. He pulls his handbag, shakes it. And you're not mad at me? I didn't say I wasn't. You've got quite the mouth, and it likes to run off on its own. I glare at him. Takes one to know one. How many times have you opened your mouth and said horrible things? Don't remind me, he says bitterly. Well, why do you seem to lose your voice when it comes to your father? Why did you let him step all over you, or step on you like that? You're sharp and always ready to come. And he retorts, that you're sharp and always ready to read remarks. It's different, all right, he pipes in. It's different because they're family, my family. They've always placed a tremendous amount of pressure on me to perform up to their standards. Neil gives a short, bitter laugh. Why do you think I ran away that time? Even as a child, I knew something wasn't right. You had more of a fighting spirit as an 8-year-old than you do now at 24, I say. Neil sighs, leaning forwards and placing his elbow on his knee. I simply didn't want to disappoint them. Work hard, make them proud. That's all I really wanted. No, it's not, I interject. That's not what you wanted at all. Why do you think I stood up for you? For God's sake... I'm sorry. I gotta pull out my voice acting skills. For God's sake, Neil, why do you think I stood up for you? Because I know you're miserable the way that you are, or the way you are, but... I know you want to follow your passion, not be stuck in some stuffy hospital working for your tyrant of a father. Neil stays quiet for a bit, but he finally looks at me. His eyes hold a bunch of emotions, and I can't quite place them. Kiss me. There's a bundle of emotions swirling around in my stomach as well. Kiss me. All the things that don't make sense. You're the one that makes the least sense to me, he says for a while. What do you mean? Why do you care so much? Neil twists his body around and moves closer to me. His face is next to mine, staring at me with those golden eyes. His gaze is taking my breath away. I've made nothing but bad impressions on you, he says. Said and done things that are inexcusable. You certainly have that right, I say with a nervous laugh. Why are you always there when I least expect you? Always ready to come to my rescue? Because I love you! Because I love you! He raises an excellent point. Why do I care so damn much about him? It's horrible at certain points. I guess it's because I've seen what Neil can be when pretenses fall away. I've seen Neil for who he is. The Neil who shows kindness towards others, the Neil who can laugh at silly things, the Neil who blushes a deep shade of red and turns speechless. I can see that behind Neil's rude actions, he tries to hide this insecure side of him, that Neil is scared of messing up and letting himself get hurt. That's why he's always so quick to push me away or to cover up his embarrassment with sharp insults. The more I get to know Neil, the more I know his tics. How he lashes out whenever he gets embarrassed, and how he has enough courage to apologize for his own faults. And even though his ideas are sometimes twisted, he does care about the people that are close to him. He's still arrogant. He's still witty, and he always has a comeback ready. But this Neil, this is the Neil I like. I worry about him. I want him to be healthy. I want to protect him. I do. I always wonder what he's doing. I want him to succeed. I want him to grow up and learn and live by his own choices. I want him to... I want him... It took you long enough! I have been saying this since what? Chapter 1? Chapter 1. I've been saying this. I think I want to say that, and I'm speechless, not quite knowing how to convey them. Sometimes I really do think you have an ulterior motive for always involving yourself, grumbles Neil. Yes, my ulterior motive is to fall in love with... For me to fall in love with you and marry me, for driving you off a cliff and reap all the sweet benefits I'd get as the widow of a very rich man, I say, deadpan. Hey, isn't that pretty much your father's impression of me? I wouldn't put it past you. I give Neil's shoulder a hard shove. Jerk. Gold digger, he retorts back. That would imply you actually have some gold to dig for. Aren't you pretty much poor if your father ever decides to cut you off? Neil gives me a wry smile. He did. What? I draw a blank. I couldn't very well stay silent after your rampage. Rampage? I was not on a rampage. Neil laughs at my expression. That was most definitely a rampage you left behind in quite a big wreckage, but I didn't get to read that. I refused to let Neil under my skin and look straight forward, trying to seem unsurprised. You should have stuck around. You would have known how it ended. Well, I'm here now. How did it end? Father was mouthing you off once you left. I've never seen him this upset before, not even on that day when I ran away. He was like a volcano that erupted. He kept mocking you for everything you said, everything you stood for, from your manners to your boutique. Well, that sounds nice, I say, defeated. I definitely succeeded in making Neil's father dislike me, but that's okay. I didn't like him either. I couldn't stand to listen to the things he was saying about you anymore. But don't you pretty much agree with those things, though? Neil flashes me a small smile. I told my father I actually agreed with everything you said. Neil leans his head against my shoulder, burying his face in my hair as if he's trying to hide. Everything you said, it was pretty much the truth. Angela has been trying to get me to stand up to my father for years now, but I couldn't. Never did. You almost gave me a heart attack when you attacked my father like that. I couldn't believe it. Once again, you showed strength, but I couldn't. Exactly as when we were kids. I stayed silent, letting him continue to lean on me for support. He went on ranting, insulting you. I was unable to stand it. I don't know why I was okay with my father saying such things about me, but you? I don't want him to speak anyone's of you, so I talked back for once in my life. He mumbles against my hair. Oh, baby! Baby! Ah! Our baby! Oh my goodness. Oh, I get so attached to fictional men so easily. Oh, this is a problem I need to go to therapy for. Okay. I feel his hot breath tickle my neck. It's making me shiver. Aren't you always speaking ill of me, though, Neil? Point out, I don't speak ill of you. I'd never. Speaking ill of me, insulting me, same thing. Neil turns his face a bit and his lips brush again. I can see me so many tingles. I swear he's doing it on purpose. I'm sorry for the things I've said. I don't deserve what you did for me today. How about you thank me by treating me nicer from now on? No more insults, no more witty retorts thrown my way. No more shut your pretty little mouth. This is entirely what Grandma would have wanted. Grandmama would have loved Neil. She would have loved him. How about you thank me by treating me nice? Oh, I already read that. Neil stays silent for a few seconds before he lets out a small snort. But it's kind of enjoyable to see you react and retort to them in return. Enjoyable? He finds my reactions amusing? I quickly pull away from Neil entirely. Did you just admit you're saying those things to get a rise out of me? I say indignantly. I can't believe it. He really did. Neil chuckles. See, that's the kind of reaction I like. I feel my cheeks heat up as if I'm playing right into Neil's hands. Stop that. Stop being gleeful. Haha. Neil simply laughs at me. Neil! Oh, they're in love. We're in love. You can be cute sometimes, he adds with another chuckle. Great, now I'm definitely blushing. What's gotten into you all of a sudden? I wonder out loud. I'm not used to Neil being like this. He seems more carefree. He's joking around. The other night when we ate dinner together, and now this? I can't decide whether I'm having a good day or a bad day, he says. Did your father really cut you off? I ask. It seems to be the most important question right now. Oh, I'm sure he's definitely cutting me out of any financial support. He hasn't said anything explicitly. The man was too stunned to reply once I was through with him, but I'm sure he's already plotting my demise. Angela would have loved to be there. I know I would have loved to see Neil standing up to his father. Sad I ran out after I said my piece without getting to see something this extraordinary. So, what changes for you right now? It changes everything. It means I'm now free to do whatever I want, and don't worry, it's not like he can access my personal bank account. I'm not suddenly dirt poor and living on the streets. What did your mother say? She didn't say much, actually. She was pretty quiet throughout the entire thing. Once I was through with my father, all she said was to go after you. We love Evelyn. We love Evelyn. We love Evelyn. Oh my goodness. I love your mother, Neil. I love your mother. I would marry your mother. Neil's mom has got it going on. She's all I want, and I've waited so long. I have a horrible sense of humor. She didn't say much, actually. She's pretty quiet. You haven't invited me to sex. So you came here on your mother's orders. Neil cast his eyes down. No, I wanted to as well. Good. I don't want you chasing after me only because someone told you to. Neil gives me a smirk. Are you saying that you want me to chase after you on my own volition? Yes! Yes! But maybe yes? Yes? You're a terrible liar. I bite down on my lips and avoid his gaze. Suddenly, closing the distance between us, lips are near my ears, his voice a whisper. I've been chasing you all this time, Addison. Haven't you noticed? Yes. Yes. I have noticed. Here we go, guys. Big reveal. Big moment. And they're really gonna get married. Let's go. She stood from the bench, his back turned towards me. Oh. Snow falls down on me, the same team the umbrella gone with Neil. I look at his back under the light of the street lamp. I can spot the tips of his ears are red against his black hair. I find myself blushing as well. My mind is a whirlwind right now. An hour ago I was yelling at his father, and now Neil's saying that. What is he saying exactly? He's cryptically trying to tell me he's actually been chasing me all this time? My mind is jumping to all kinds of conclusions, but I don't want my imagination to work it out. I want to hear it from him. Chasing me? You have a funny way of showing that. Neil quietly shuffles with his feet on the ground, not saying anything. He leans against the lamppost and scratches his cheek, playing aloof. But then I see him shrink a bit, slumping down, his shoulders give me a size. I may have done. He mumbles the last part, and consider he's turned away from me. I can't catch what he's saying. Can't hear you, I say. I get up from the bench as well as move towards Neil. You know very well from the beginning. Neil mutters. You. I loved you. I've loved you. Finally, I'm standing next to Neil. Must have been very quiet because he jumps away in surprise. Neil composes himself, loosening his tie around his neck with an index finger. It seems I have to tell him to get it out. It seems simply too durable. Neil, you're usually so eloquent with words. It's gotten you tongue-tied now. I say. I want to rub it in his face. He's fumbling over his words. Definitely do not like that part of you, Neil grumbles. I'm sorry, but here's the one who certain things get over their pleasure. Wasn't it, you? Let me finish what I'm trying to say already, he says. When he sees I'm not continuing my teasing or basking in his embarrassment, really, he clears his throat and tries one more time. So I was trying to say, after you so rudely interrupted me, I'm not interrupting. It seems like I have inexplicably grown fond of you. He what now? He's grown fond of me? I'm sorry, was this supposed to be some kind of confession? Is this how Neil explains his feelings? Hey lady, I've grown fond of you. Even in my mind it sounds ridiculous. Yank down Neil's tie. He also responds, getting pulled down to my level. I stare him down. You've grown fond of me? How about being a bit more clear? I'm not. Daringly, I push my lip against his to shut up. But he's getting a response, and my heart is jumping around in my stomach somewhere. Neil's lips are cold but soft but full of passion. Fondness is warm, lips for anything but cool. He pushes back against me. Blah 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 blah. But so am I. I wanted this so bad. I sigh against his lips, parting them, or air shaped between us, blah 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 blah. So hesitation in his actions. Alright. Alright. The night is cold, but there's warmth inside me that's growing hotter. Neil swims and me blah 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 blah. Can't say this out loud on stream. Oh, it's grandmama back from the grave! You guys can't see. My OBS is lagging. An elderly lady. How indecent young people are these days. Breaking apart the internet, we're mortified to realize our eggs are clearly and sucking out each other's faces in public view. Both of us are taking big breaths to steady ourselves. I can't seem to look Neil in the eye, and you seem to have the same problem. The ground suddenly becomes very interesting. Let me take you home. This park can be full of strange people at night. You don't want to run into them. Jackson hugs me along. Run my fingers around his hands, loving the feeling of his much bigger one against mine. We walk side by side and make our way out of the park. My mind immediately goes into overdrive, and his hand grows warm and warm with his touch. We just made out. Neil sort of confessed to me. We're holding hands. Not even an hour ago, I was yelling at his father. I can't keep up with these emotions. It's all still so unclear, but growing with sensation inside of me, it's hard to ignore. It's been there, like a steady current, growing bigger, washing me over. Over at Neil, who's keeping quietly with the umbrella and gripping mine together. No, it's not that unclear. I've felt this way for a while now. Maybe even since all the way back to the masquerade party when I was first to realize that I've been attracted to Neil all the while. I didn't want to admit it. I didn't want to face my own growing feelings for him. But why? Because why would I even feel this way? Neil has been nothing but hot and cold from the moment we met again at the coffee shop, and yet I'm unable to stay away from him. Neil seems unable to stay away from me. Oh God, I say out loud, I stop walking. Yeah, we love him! I've been saying this since the beginning! Neil stops as well. What's that? No, it can't be. I cover my mouth with my free hand, shocked at the realization. Nothing, I managed to say. There's just no way. What? Spit it out. Don't say, oh God, all of a sudden and stop walking without any sort of explanation. My mom does that! My mom will just go, and like looking at her phone and just stop walking. She'll go, oh no! And then we'll all go, what? What is it? What is it? And she'll just stay silent. It's ridiculous. Neil looks at me with a frown, waiting for me to say what's on my mind. I furiously shake my head, hoping to shake off the blush that's now covering it. No way, I'm not going to say it. Say it! I won't say I'm in love. No chance, no way. I won't say it, no. You swoon. I deny it, it's too cliche. I won't say I'm in love. I like that song. I like that song a lot. I like it a lot. No continuing to for you. Moments ago you couldn't keep your mouth shut. Now you decided to keep quiet. Well, that's because I just realized I'm in love. I called it. I said she would say that. I called it. I can't let the bastard know you grow your conqueror. You never really forget. Why won't you tell me? He whines. Must keep mouth shut. I bite down on my lips and shake my head again. No way, I can't tell you. I'm not going to. Neil's gentle gaze turns into a glare. Why can't you tell me, huh? Where's your fighting spirit now? He starts to challenge me. Boldly seduce me with your lips, but words prove a challenge to you, he adds. I turn bright red. Seducing him. Are you really at a loss for words? He smirks. That cocky bastard is enjoying this, and I'm hating every second of it. I can't let it be this gleeful. My pride won't stand for this amount of struggling. I push away from him. I'm not. Fine. I love you. Crap. Crap. I said it. I had my face further in my hands. Horrified, I said it out loud. Neil doesn't respond with anything witty, however. I peek through my fingers. He's standing still, looking straight ahead. I pull my hands away from my face. Neil? I poke his shoulder. Drops the bed, gesture, crouching down the sidewalk. Oh, gosh. What's happening? He's in bed. Look at us in our dress. We look so pretty. You guys can't see. Let me move my. Look at us. We look so pretty. Oh, he's so embarrassed. He's hiding. Where's the handle for the umbrella? Hold on. Where is the handle for the umbrella? Are we just holding a rod? What? What kind of backrooms umbrella is that? Anyway, it doesn't matter. My heart thumps against my chest, filling me with glowing warmth. I pick up an umbrella and slowly walk towards him. It's my turn to shield him from the snow. He looks kind of pathetic, crouching down as if he's trying to hide from me. It reminds me of the day we met up at the cafe when he tried to hide behind his laptop. It was so stupid, but also so weirdly endearing. Like right now, I can't pass up with the opportunity to... I dropped my phone. Hold on. I can't pass this opportunity to tease him, so he crouched down at my level and leaned closer. Neil, I love you, I whispered to him. Almost as a barrel roll forwards, but catches himself in time before standing up straight. I follow his movements with a smirk, basking in his embarrassment. I think I found the best button to push. What's wrong, Neil? I ask innocently. He gives me an incredulous look, one that seems to be screaming, "Are you for real?" And he points at me with his index finger. Stop that! Take a step closer to him, my smirking going. Stop what? Oh, saying that I love you? Stop! Another step closer. Why should I? I whisper. Face still buried in his hands, he looked to the left and grits his teeth like he's in pain. Stop lying to me like that. It's not good for my heart. Baby! Do you really think I'm lying for the sake of teasing him? I take a small step backwards. It's not a lie. I bashfully look away from him this time. I may have only realized that just now. I swallow, but it's true. Neil's golden eyes are wide and conflicted. What? Even if you say, if you have the emotional range of a toddler, even if your venomous words sting and hurt, even if I never know what comes out of your mouth is what you really mean to say, you don't have to keep insulting me. He barks at me. I guess I can't help but find you adorable. Besides, I'll admit that I can say some nasty things as well. Neil blinks at me, still not believing me. Of course, I'd prefer you to be a little bit nicer to me from now on. Say something, don't make me stand here, wearing my heart on my sleeve all awkwardly. I clutch the umbrella close to myself for support. Neil clears his throat before turning his face away from me once again. He seems incapable of looking at me directly when he comes to being honest with himself. Maybe my choice of words is a bit ambiguous, he admits. I'll try to express myself better. Express himself better? That would certainly help considering Neil is always hiding his thoughts behind snarky comments. He sighs. I have a hard time putting my feelings into words whenever I'm around you, baby! 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 Gee, really? I mock him. He reaches out for me during the brushing my cheek with the back of his hand. Taking a breath, I get filled up with excitement and anticipation. Ever since that day at your boutique, I've been attracted to you. Those feelings festered inside of me into something bigger. I felt less and less control every day. Despite being able to properly articulate himself this time, Neil's face is a deep shade of red, the blush even covering his neck and ears. I can tell that he's shivering, and he's definitely not because of the cold. He's nervous. He's fidgety. These are all new sides of Neil that I haven't seen before. I become quite the mess when I'm around you. It's hard to breathe. It's hard to think. I never knew I could feel nervous, scared, or excited all at the same time. In the end, I'm having such a hard time managing my own feelings that I end up hurting yours. Mocking you, hurting you. That has never been my intention. I can't help but become a petulant child every time I feel that fluttery chaos in the pit of my stomach. I lash out, my mouth runs off, and instead of trying to get along with you, my primitive brain thinks it would be a great idea to act all high and mighty to make sure you won't notice that I'm scared of these feelings you entice in me. Neil finishes his monologue while looking at me with these hopeful puppy dog-like eyes. Baby! My heart melts at the sight of him, and his words make my heart beat even faster. Essentially, Neil admits that his feelings for me and lashes out because he's too scared of me. But I want you to notice me now. And if... Oh, baby! Before it's alive, then he bumps his forehead into mine. I can feel his breath on my face. It's comforting. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go! Confession time! Let's go! Pauses for a little while, simply leaning against me for support. I think I love you too. I have been waiting, Neil. I have been waiting to hear those words since the moment I started playing this game. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, in all its glory. We got the rich dude to fall for us. Now we ask him for the Tesla. Okay, that's how it... a jolt of lightning surges through my body and my eyes are cracked wide open. I was in heavy denial before. There'd only been a few minutes to finally accept I was in love with Neil, but I'd never suspected he would say those words back to me. My legs feel like spaghetti noodles all of a sudden. My inner strength has left me. Can't believe we both confessed to each other. Never expected this would happen when I woke up this morning. I expected to tell Neil's parents that I wasn't his fiancé, and that I was in fact not anything to him. Yet here we are, foreheads touching, faces red, snow falling quietly around us, and we love each other. I was teasing him before, getting confidently saying I love you, but now I suddenly find myself speechless. I do sound like a drowning rat. Confidently saying I love you, but now I suddenly find myself speechless. Another thing to hear it coming from him. I'll repeat it as you said before. Please say something. Don't make me stand here like a fool. I hold back the urge to smile, which say those weren't my exact words, but I decide against it for now. You're stupid, I say instead with a slight chuckle. I can already tell Neil's about to pull away and huff, but I tilt my head up, pressing my lips against his for a brief moment. But I seem to be in love with you, no matter how stupid you are. Fancy that. Neil growls out loud. Are you saying I'm stupid? I wrap my free arm around his neck, lifting myself up so I can kiss him one more time. Stupid. Neil kissed me back, wrapping his arm around my waist. Then you're stupid for falling for this fool. He's nervous and fidgety, but his eyes are full of longing as he comes to my face to gently kiss me again. He pulls away after a sweet second, blinking his eyes at me and giving me a shy smile. Let's go home, he says. Yes, let's go home. Together. Oh, there's a chapter 28. is the plus? Hold that thought. How much is the... Hold on. How much is the... Wait, will it let me? Oh my gosh, it let me bypass it. I'm afraid, because they said this was longer and steamier, so we're gonna see what happens. I'm still been unsure whether or not this was real. Neil's love confession in mind, the many kisses. This last night he took me home. We kissed a good night in front of my sister's kisses. Left me even more. Especially blah blah blah. It feels weird to say. Neil loves me. He's actually admitted it. Then there's the bad stuff, like me yelling at his father. Neil sort of finally standing up for himself. Blah 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 blah. I don't know what's gonna happen now. On one hand, it's terrifying, and on the other hand, it's exhilarating. Mostly though, I'm nervous wanting to see Neil again. Neil's mother. Evelyn's back! Let's go! Evelyn! Let's go! Let's plan a wedding. I will pay for the game, the plus version of the game for this man. I'm starting to get sweaty palms. What is she doing here? Is she going to scold me, warn me to never come see Neil again? Good day. After we're supposed to look to Evelyn looks around the shop a bit, taking the time to say, it's unfortunate how things ended yesterday. Don't you agree? Yes, I say, trying to be as polite as possible. Marcus doesn't know what's good for us, and he's stubborn and changing his ways. Hospital CEO. Blah, 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 blah. I've tried time and time again, yet in the end, nothing seems to really have an influence. Neil went along with it. Of course, I'm get over the job he loathed. Slight smile on her face. And then something miraculous happened last night. Neil finally found his inner strength, stood up for himself. I have you to thank for it all. Me? I'm stunned. Is she complimenting me? It's a good thing I stood up to his father? Evelyn gives me a graceful smile. That's correct. While you may have been pretending to be Neil's fiancé, I can tell that the both of you are very close. I'm very grateful that you managed to ignite a fire in him so he could finally take charge of his own destiny. He takes a small sigh, closing her eyes. Marcus should concede to the fact that Neil won't be taking over. We're in a modern age now. There's no need to keep your business in the family. Plenty of other wonderful young men can step up and take over. What I want for my sons is for him to be happy. So please, Addison, continue making my lovely son happy. I don't know what to say. Pretty sure I look like a fish out of water, gasping at her with no words coming out. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Please don't be shy and come visit us again. I'm not going to let Marcus cut off our son, our only son and his lover. Oh, Evelyn, I love you! I love Evelyn. I will move the camera when I feel it's necessary, in case anybody's wondering. Have a nice day, Addison. I wish you all the best with my son. Evelyn bids me goodbye. Wonderful. She finally leaves the store. And I thought, came over to tell me she's grateful or whatever to make him stand up to his father. She didn't even scold me for blowing up at Marcus. As a matter of fact, she could bless you continue. This is embarrassing. The New York Times again. And it's Neil. Speak of the devil. It's Neil. Neil! I call out to him as my heart starts to beat faster. Yay! Did I see my mother walk out of the store, or am I imagining things? No, your mom was here. I was making out with her. What are you doing here? I ask him. My heart starts to beat. I didn't realize I missed him so much. It's only been like half a day since I last saw him. Yes, that happens when you're in love with people. Can confirm. Neil coughs into his hand, looking away from me. I wanted to see you. Baby! Hi! Anyways, back to my question. What was my mother doing here? Oh, I think she gave us her blessing? I'm still a bit unsure. Her blessings? What do you mean? Did she say anything else? She came over to say that she hopes I make you happy and that the both of us are still welcome to visit her again. I'm pretty sure she means to say that you're not cut off from the family. Neil hunches his shoulders, looking embarrassed all of a sudden. She said that? That's good, right? You're still a Forrester? He grumbles a bit. I don't care about that. I mean, she said something sappy as you making me happy. That rhymed. I feel myself turn shy as well. It's what she said. Neil scratches the back of his head, fluffing his back hair. I guess you do make me happy, he says very slowly. Oh, baby! Baby! My heart pounds at his sudden honesty. Quiet down, you stupid organ! You can't keep making flips every time Neil says something even remotely romantic. I can't stop the grin from spreading on my face, though. Are you busy right now? Yes, trying to change the subject. No, those 4 customers haven't shut up yet, I say with a slight smile. Aren't I a customer? Depends, are you interested in something? Definitely, he says, staring straight at me. I can show you some clothing you might like. Some clothing, Neil asked, gently surprised. I quickly skitter over to the store to pick up one of the female shirts I have. I hold it up to Neil. You can try this on, for example. I point towards the dressing room, trying to suggest something innocent here. Neil immediately takes the shirt. They walk towards the dressing room, closing the curtain behind him. gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mm. I'm being told to behave, but I want to see what happens. Curiosity may have killed the cat, but... I'm going to hell. I know it. Ah! I can hear him shuffling around in there. I grow impatient and force myself to the curtain in the dressing room. Yeah. Oh, my boyfriend is so disappointed in me. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that because What? I did not expect it to go there. Oh my gosh. I cannot show this. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so curious because this game isn't rated mature on Steam, so I want to know how far it goes. I'm curious. I'm sorry. Curiosity killed the cat, but this is, oh my goodness. This went from 0 to 1,000 real fast. They're making out again, but it's... Grant, sin is happening. Sin is happening. Sin is happening. He is shirtless. They are in a dressing room, and there is a lot of things happening at once. And I'm curious how far they're gonna go, but I cannot show this. I cannot show this. Oh, it does? This technically isn't the plus version, though, because you have to pay for that. People are telling me that Taylor Swift Plus is a different rating, but, I have to pay for that, and I did not pay for that. Oh, perfect. Okay. We were interrupted. Good. Good. There is a God. There is a God. There is a God. Okay. I think we're safe. I think we're safe. Is it gonna be his mother coming back? We were just making out in the dressing room, and then I have problems, okay? I have problems. We were just making out in the dressing room. How much you bet it's his mother? Oh, okay, they leave. Okay, I don't know how he's gonna come out, so I'm gonna... Oh, he's fine. Oh, he looks pretty! Wow! Yay! This is deeply concerning, Grant. I don't doubt that it has a different rating. I don't doubt it. But I don't doubt that it has a different rating, but curiosity killed the cat, and I was very curious, okay? Yay! Oh, that was the actual ending. Okay, that was the actual ending. That was the actual ending. Okay. Okay. So that wasn't the that's not the plus. That's the actual ending, because this is the credits. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, there's him in here. I'll move this so we can all see how pretty he is. Look at him. Wonderful. We finished his route. Now that makes me very, very concerned. Very, very concerned. As to, oh, I hate that look. I hate the slick back hair look. Tiny forehead looking ass. Everyone's like, oh, thank God that wasn't the Taylor Tales. Oh, whoops, whoopsie doodles. We're just gonna, we're fine. Oh boy, so many shirtless men. I'm sorry, I'm not moving my camera. It's gonna fight with me. Oh, look at him! Oh, look at that! Ah! I am a simp for a man in a sports jacket, I will say. Wonderful. Playful Natural O2. Ah! Oh my gosh. Do I want to fill out a few questions? To be honest, let's see what it'll do, if it'll bring up a wedge page. After you completed one ending, if you want to unlock the other ending, you have to start from chapter 25 again. Play from chapter 25. I'm curious. Do we want to play from chapter 25? Do we want to do that real quick and see and get the other ending? Oh, shoot, no. Don't open up. Oh, it's opening up Microsoft Edge. No, thank you. Do we want to play from chapter 25 again to get the other ending real quick? You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we have to make, I think, the opposite choices as to what we made last time. Innocent. Blah, 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 blah. We already read through all of this. Speed run, let's go! Speed run, speed run. Da 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 da. We're gonna speed run. And we gotta choose all of the innocent endings this time. Originally, I was thinking I would play, I'm calling him Xander, but his name's not Xander. He's the sexy Hispanic hero dude. Well, I don't know that he's Hispanic, but I'm assuming he's Hispanic. I'm gonna get, like, carpal tunnel in my wrist from clicking this much. But, I was like, oh, I could probably play him on stream, but, now I'm not sure I can. Because of that last chapter with Neil was... There was a lot of chest touching on her part. Da, da, da. I'm sure there's probably different dialogue going on right now, but... And power goes out. Oh. Oh. So it is different dialogue. Oh no, he's dirty, and we'll wash it. Oh no. Now he's taking his clothes off. Oh no. I really don't care about any of this dialogue because I don't want to spoil the ending that we got. I just want to unlock the achievements. Wow. Wonderful. Ah, tongues. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Nope, 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 nope. This is supposed to be the innocent ending. What do you mean? Oh boy. Are they? Oh, they're admitting their love to each other now. Oh. Oh wait, now I can move it back. We're gonna live up in this corner for now. Neil leaves, blah, 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 blah. Talking about each other being addicting. Wonderful. Okay, we have to complete the clients. Is it gonna be another family dinner dress? Oh, it's a different dress. Ooh. So it's a different route. It has a different... I got a credit card and I'm not afraid to use it. It's gonna have a different ending. So let's see here. Let's go to the shop and we need... I don't even know what all we need. We already have all the gold colors, I believe. Oh, it's lagging. Skirts, details, patterns. We need, which pattern do we need? This one. And we need sleeves of some kind, but I did not see which kind of sleeves we need. We have that. We need those sleeves. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Which sleeves was it? It was... Was it these? I think it was these. Let's see if that was correct. That is not the button I wanted to click again. Let's see. Did I click freestyle or click clients? I clicked clients. Okay, scalloped was what I needed. Do I have the right neckline for that? I do not. That is a crew, not a crew neckline. Is that a crew neckline? Shop. That's a nice dress though. Or it's a scoop neckline. That's the word I'm looking for. Where's it at? Oh, it's right there. I was like, I don't see it. I hope I just bought the right one. scoop neckline. Wonderful. There we go. And we need to find, let's see, what kind of color is that? Do we not have the right color? No! Oh no! Well, crud! We don't have the right color, do we? Oh, we don't. We don't have the right color, no! We've met our demise. Is it... Could it be that one? Let's get that one, just in case. Ah, there we go. There we go. There's yellows. And then we'll get that yellow too, just to be safe. And is that all the yellows I can get? It could be any of those too. And now we're broke. Wonderful. Dress for a dinner party, accept. We want, not round, we want, where is it? That one. That's it, I think. Or is that it? That might be it. That might be it. Hold on, let's see. And then with, no, it was that, I think it's that yellow. That one. Sleeves, we want the scalloped sleeves, and we want them in brown. That brown. And then collar, hemline, checklist, knee length, and design, A-line, circular, we want A-line. We want that, and waistline. Oh, beautiful. Easy. Did I unlock the dress now? Oh, those were the two I unlocked from the... Oh no, so I'd have to make... What if we just freestyled real quick and did the 2 date dresses so we remember them? We can always have them. Let's do this one real quick. It was this. This. That. That, I believe. Was it that? It was that. Sleeves, and in that same brown. I believe it was that same brown. Low knee length. Do that again. And then that. And then a waistband and make it in brown. Ah! Ah! Keep pressing the wrong button. Boop. Lovely. And then let's make the other one real quick. What was it? It was Sweetheart, when it was the white with the roses, and the sleeves were the straps, and they were the light pink color. Or that pink color. And then... I think it was that, and then like that. And then the waistband, was it? It was that color. That was the dress. Beautiful. Da 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 da. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, he's so much nicer in this route. Stunning. The routes really are super different. Oh, so he's helping us pick out a dress to meet his parents in. Wonderful. Oh boy, so he's helping us unzip. Blah, 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 blah. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. I did not know it would go this way. Isn't this supposed to be the innocent route? Okay, I think we're safe now. That got intense there for I was not expecting that. I am very sorry. And now we're gonna go meet his parents. Oh, we meet them at a restaurant? Lovely. This is a really different route. He's nice to us in this route? What is this witchery? I almost don't like seeing this. I feel tainted. I feel very tainted. I feel like I'm ruining my... I feel like I shouldn't look. I refuse to see. And now we're gonna get in a fight in a restaurant. He's just called us arm candy, so now we're gonna fight with him. Everybody's fighting. Wonderful. Oh, we're running away together. Wait, so is he with us in this version? I'm very curious now. And now it's the alternate ending. And now we're talking about how we love each other. Blah, 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 blah. Do. Now we're fighting. I really don't care about any of this dialogue. I simply want to get the achievement. Da, 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 da. Oh boy, here we go again. He admits he's a coward. I'm not gonna read any of this. I think I'm in love with you. Wonderful. Wonderful. How is this more spicy? How is this more spicy than the playful ending? The passionate ending, or is this the passionate ending? Oh no, now we're kissing. Wonderful. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Oh, they're in the sandbox. Okay. I was like, ah! Da, da, da. How wonderful. Why are his arms so stubby? I like his laugh. He's a cute laugh. Da, 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 da. Oh no, now we're kissing. Now we're kissing. We're kissing. Speed running. There we go. Innocent ending. How is that the innocent ending? All right then. Well, we've completed Neil. Yeah, well, that was a journey. That was definitely a journey. We love Neil. We're gonna, I think we're gonna, probably add him to the wall of things that we simp for. Or that I simp for. I'm totally gonna do that now. Oh, gosh. Oh, this has been such a ride. And the question is, what do we want to do next? Do we want to do more Taylor Tale? Like, not tonight, but, like, the next thing that I stream. Do we want to do more Taylor Tales? But, like, before I get my PC, do we want to do more Taylor Tales? Do we want to do... Because there's other guys that we could play through. Do we want to do more Taylor Tales? Do we want to do, I have a ton of other dating sims in my lineup. None of them had as good reveals or reviews or were as enticing as Taylor Tales, but I can't do Among Us yet because my computer can't really run it. Like, goodness, I wish it could, but it can't. Oh, Sea of Thieves. That's another game that I loved playing for a long time, but I can't record it in any way. I play it on the Xbox usually, and capture cards are expensive and a hassle, and I'm technologically challenged when it comes to those. So, What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I can't! I don't have it on my computer! I don't have it on any device that I can stream on. But I'm probably, well, so we need to figure out what we're gonna do next, because I'm gonna save it real quick. But oh, I'm knocking things down. Cause well, hello there. Are you new to the channel? What is my computer doing? My eye is itch. I have dog hair in my eye. Oh no. My computer is doing something and I don't know what it's doing, so hopefully the stream doesn't shut down on you guys. Oh, there, now it's not doing it anymore. Okay. So, yeah, I'm waiting on my dad to get back to me on, the computer stuff. Yeah. Because I could theoretically buy it now. Would it drain most of my savings? Yes, it would. But would it be worth it? Probably. And with this next week with my work schedule, it would probably be, I'd probably make about half of it, roughly, in the next month. I'll probably make enough for it. You've been subscribed for a while? What video? How did you find the channel? I have to ask. I'm curious. I ask everybody this, for the most part. I sway in my chair a lot. I'm just now realizing that. Oh, I should stream me eating spicy food. That is a very good idea. We sell these lollipops actually at Hobby Lobby. They're these cinnamon lollipops. I've heard they're really spicy. Will that be kind of expensive to do? Also, yes. I've also wanted to do a try not to laugh challenge with some of my friends, where whenever we laugh, we have to take a shot of just straight, like, pickle juice, like, right from the jar. I did that for my 2nd year anniversary, but it was, like, for a Cursed Ships thing, so I just made, like, a big spin wheel of a bunch of different characters and spun it twice, and the 2 names, if that ship existed, I had to do a shot. But I was thinking, I've been collecting, like, 10,000 memes for, like, over a year now, and, I have a whole Pinterest board of them, actually, and, some of them I do know, some of them I don't know because I made it with friends. So, I think it would be more fun for me to do that with friends, unless you guys think I should do that on my own. I could do that on a live stream, potentially. Potentially, I could do that on a live stream. That might be fun. I'll just have to do a lot of preparation for that to get all the memes saved so I don't accidentally, you know, flash an ad for women's lingerie on stream, because I get weird recommended ads on Pinterest. Like, I'll get, like, one for don't vape, don't do drugs, and then the next one will be for, the next ad will be for, like, a Dobby plush. And then the one after that will be for, like, lingerie, and then the one after that will be for, like, a rubber duck costume. There's no consistency whatsoever. It's really weird. But, here, let me shift all my stuff around, because now I don't need to have Taylor Tales open anymore, so I can just have both of my things full screen. But, I don't know. Is that something you guys would be interested in watching? Because I don't do well with spicy food. I don't even know what kind of spicy food I would get. Man, I'd need like an ambulance here on standby for that. um I'm genuinely I can't think of, my brain's going blank right now. People are texting me. Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, I could do like a try not to laugh sort of thing. I don't laugh super easily. Or, I mean, I do now, but I didn't used to. So that'd be something interesting to see. And I realize I look bald without my hair, with my hair pushed back by my headphones. So let me just fix myself real quick. See, I hate the feeling of my hair under my headphones. Like if I do like that, it feels, it's a sensory thing for me. I hate it. And so many YouTubers and streamers will do that, and I can't stand it. Like, cause it makes it unstable and it just slides right off. Ah! I whacked my head on the back of the chair again. Goodness gracious. But I'm trying to think of what I could do for because I'm not gonna be able to stream for a week. I know that much is true. But oh, look at me. I look crazy with my hair like that. I know that much is true because Wednesday is like the only day I have that's free, and I have to be, after Wednesday night, I have to be at work the next morning, like first thing. So I could look at things that I want to do, but I don't know. I honestly don't know anymore. I know I keep repeating myself, but I'm kind of like holding out for that PC because I can barely run anything on my current laptop. I'm a very, for the record, I am a very violent Sims streamer, like Sims player. Like I kill them all, like sort of person. Like I made a cult once and like did like generations, and I'd like kidnap people and then kill the parents as soon as the children were born, and then have the crazy old dude like raise the children, and then those children would procreate with more people that were kidnapped, and then they would all be killed once the baby was born. And then I had a hallway it was all black with black marble floors, and just candle lighting, and it had the pictures. I had everybody sit down on a stool in this all white room with like photo lighting. I had the crazy old dude who's running the cult because I had extreme violence mod on, and he would take pictures of them and then put the picture up on the wall and then put their urn on a table beneath it so you could see all the generations as they progressed. And I made them all wear drab clothing. And I played with that save file for like a couple weeks. So I'm a little bit crazy when it comes to that. It was a very intricate process, and it ended up getting thwarted because the game decided all of the children would be related. So hence why I had to keep kidnapping people to bring them in, because originally I was trying to get it so it would just have to be, you know, the one genetic line. But unfortunately, The Sims doesn't allow inbreeding unless you install more mods, and I already have so many mods installed, it's not even funny anymore. And but yeah, I love playing The Sims. It's like one of my favorite games, and I'm one of those people who like aggressively creates characters. Like I will spend hours on it. I've also gotten really good at building in The Sims. Like impressive. I impress myself on a daily basis whenever I play. Because it used to be that I would do the thing where you just make the big open room and have all of the things just wherever, but now I can make things with small spaces, which I think is more challenging in the game. I'm going on a rant here. Because I need to end the stream soon because I have other plans tonight, and well, I mean, I guess I could stream for a little bit potentially on Monday night. Maybe I get off on Monday around 4, assuming I don't have to stay late again. Because tomorrow I would say tomorrow night, but tomorrow night I'm going to see a play with my family after work, and then I work 2 to close on Saturday. So I mean, I guess Sunday. I technically have Sunday off, but I don't know for sure. And then, because usually I have family stuff on Sunday. Trying to think of something good that we could do next. Because I don't have very many games that my computer can run and run streaming software at the same time. I don't know. What do you guys think? What are your guys' thoughts on it? We could do... Oh, no, I don't know if my computer could run that either. No! I'm being thwarted. It is raining outside. It is raining like the Dickens. Yeah, at this point, it's really up to what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see me eat spicy food on stream, I will probably have to bring a friend in for that, because if I die, then I have someone there to perform CPR, because I probably will die. I have already streamed Five Nights at Freddy's before. I've gotten kind of bored of it, to be honest. Like, because I always have a hard time passing those levels because I'm a coward. But, like, because I've only really played Ultimate Custom Night and I played FNAF 6. But, yeah, because 5 is sister location. But I'm very excited for getting a PC, because I have so many games that I love to play and I'm actually, like, not crap at, that I've been wanting to play on stream for a while. Like, I want to make a whole new Sims game once I get a PC set up and stuff. And, like, we can just make, like, I've never played the game as it's intended to be played. Because I don't know, I kind of find that a little bit boring, but I feel like that might be an interesting challenge. Because I'm a patient person, but I get bored. Undertale, and maybe Undertale, but I don't know. 8-bit games like that give me anxiety. I don't know what it is, just something about the pixelated art style. Like, the old original, like, Mario Bros. Games on the Nintendo 64, like, we have one of the original, like, Nintendo consoles from, like, the 80s, and we would play that with my dad all the time before we had, like, an Xbox or anything. And like, that would be our special daddy-daughter nights with me and my sister and my dad, is he would play on that, because my sister and I were garbage at it, obviously, because we're like 6 and 8. But he also has, like, an old Atari and stuff, but we haven't ever had that set up. But we like, I those games give me so much anxiety, you have no idea. Like, I challenge games freak me out, especially when there's no, like, respawn. Like, no. Anxiety is a fun thing to have. Ow. Oh, I hyperextended my arm again. Ooh, I am injured. I am crippled. Okay. I mean, fun fact about me, you can kind of see him back there, right on this shelf, but I have this weird thing where, because you know how every time you go to every time I go to a thrift store, like, every time you go to a thrift store, you see a ton of copies of, like, The Sims 2 and all the expansion packs. I've started collecting them. I have a bunch of them. Like, that's what this is right here. These boxes is Sims 2 and a copy of The Sims 3. I have a bunch of the different ones. I only have the boxes for a few of them, because I'd get them and I'd open them and there'd be, like, 6 discs in there, and only 2 of them were of what they said they were. But, like, just based off of that, I have The Sims 2 Nightlife, Sims 2 Pets, Sims 2 Deluxe, Double Deluxe, Sims 2 H&M Fashion Stuff, Sims 2 Open for Business, Sims 2 Apartment Life, Sims 2 Bon Voyage, Sims 2 University Life. I have a lot of them. I only have for, I want to start getting more, but, you know, I have to save up for college and everything, because the Sims 4 packs, I only have cats and dogs. I'm frustrated. Oh no, my stream is down. Okay, is it back up? Are we good? Are we Gucci? Are we Gucci? But, I also have a bunch of fun work stories that I could tell you guys. Like, Do you guys want to hear about the dinosaur man? Because I have the things up there from that, and that's a really fun story. I haven't told a lot of people that one. Um, it was probably one of my weirdest encounters working in retail. Um, I really like telling that story because it's such a weird story. Um, I have had so many Karen encounters. Like I once had a lady like throw a fit and like stomp away because we wouldn't give her Bendy and the Ink Machine. That is something I'd be willing to play eventually once I have my PC, because I have seen playthroughs of that. Not only does that game give me immense amounts of anxiety, but a good kind of anxiety. Like I don't like 2D games. Like dating simulators are different because those are like a storybook basically, but like a 2D pixelated games, I like three-dimensional exploring based puzzle games. Like that's why I love Genshin Impact so much, is because it's story-based, world exploration-based. It's like your own experience. Like I don't like I know with Undertale you can go genocide or what's the other one? You have different routes you can take, because I have like 1,000 friends that are obsessed with it. But Bendy and the Ink Machine would definitely be one I'd be interested in playing eventually, because that was a decent sized part of my childhood. Um, I haven't played the original FNAF games, but I like even FNAF, like with the point and click, like I cry. I can't deal with that much stress. Like League of Legends is a little bit I haven't played it in a hot minute, but it's a little bit different than that because it's still somewhat controlled and it's a lot of the same thing over and over again. Uh but yeah, if it's I could do Bendy. I also have a lot of I like playing crappy games too, like for fun, to make fun of them. Um for short amounts of time, evidently. Like once I was trying to do a video on Among Us knockoffs and I accidentally almost gave my computer a virus. So that was fun. But my voice just cracked. That's amazing. I don't know. Well, I have you all here. I'm gonna keep questioning you on this, but I will have to go momentarily because I have other plans tonight and I need to get to bed early because I have to be at work tomorrow at like 8:45 in the morning, and then I work until 4:30 in the afternoon, and then I gotta go to Meyer and I gotta return some stuff, and then I have to come home and change, and then we're gonna go see a play or a musical of Anastasia that a high school in our area is putting on. So I'm really excited for that. But I don't want to like fall asleep during it. Because I love Anastasia. Like the movie is terrifying, but it's amazing, and I really like the music in it. Like Once Upon a December is like, oh, it's like one of my favorite songs in the whole world. Well, maybe not the whole world, but like I love that song despite like just that musical is just such a big part of my childhood. Um, oh hey, you joined the Discord, Achilles Wolf. Perfect. We're trying to revive it because it kind of got neglected there for a while. I have to send the welcome message. Everything is manual because I'm stupid. Ah. I have not had time to set up bots on there yet. I need to. Um. But, yeah, so I think that's all we really have to discuss for now. Maybe Monday night I could do a short stream. I don't know what I would play, but I can look into some things. We could also just talk and chat about life if anybody would be interested in that, and I could tell some stories and we could talk about things. We could watch some videos. We could just hang out in general, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how tired I am, Because I love hanging out with you guys. You guys are awesome. But, yeah. So we can figure this out. I'm going to talk to my dad tonight about the PC thing. And then, we can see, hopefully that will be getting into motion in the next month or so. So I can get that set up and going. But, yeah. So I think that's all for tonight. This is probably a good place to wrap up the stream. We finished Neil's route. We love Neil. Neil is bae. You guys all saw a side of me that no one should have ever seen, where I did unholy things. I clicked unholy options. I'm sure Logan had some war flashbacks to our D&D campaign that we had way back in the day, at one of his birthday parties. But yeah, I think that's all for tonight. So I will see you guys later. Oh no, he's so mad now that I brought up the D&D campaign. We don't talk about that. We do not talk about that D&D campaign. No, we do not. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Go ahead and join the Discord if you haven't already, because apparently people have finally found it. So I can send out updates more regularly as to what's going on, and I can talk with you guys and ask you guys, be like, instead of having to get on stream and be like waiting for you guys so I can be like, hey, I need to ask you a question. I can just be directly into the chat, be like, hey, what do you guys think about this? Grant, do not bring up Bruno. We don't talk about him. Oh boy. Okay, she's weak. Alright. Well, I will see you guys in the Discord server. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll maybe see you on Sunday or Monday. Have a great